So today's video is going to be a bit of a vlog. We are starting off with a few parcels here, right like this one. We have a couple of parcels to open. We have hopefully a CEX trip planned. I'm going to go to my local one today because it's my only day off until the weekend. So we're going to have a little gander, have a little butchers and see what they've got, because again, I haven't been to a CEX in the best part of nearly 2, maybe 3 weeks at this point. I don't go there that often anymore. I used to go once, maybe twice a week, but recently, over the last month, maybe even 2 at this point, I've just slowed down going to CEX, which I don't think is a bad thing, because the amount of good stuff I'm getting at the minute off like the likes of eBay, it's crazy. It is utterly crazy. So we're going to open these up, we're going to see what we get, and then hopefully head to CEX, see what there is. I haven't checked the stock checker or anything like that, so we're just going to have a little look, go in there blind, see what we can get. Hopefully some good stuff. You never know, it's only my local, so not holding my breath too much. But we're going to get into these pickups now, and then we're going to do that, and then go from there. Basically, it's going to be a cool one. It's going to be slightly different. If you're up for it and you're looking forward to it, leave a like, maybe subscribe to the channel, because we are still close to 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for all the support. Let's go. So we'll start off with the first pickup. I had to open this again because I had a couple of parcels that I needed to post, so I needed to reuse the packaging. You know how it is, I like to reuse, recycle as and when I can, so we did that. End of story. Okay, good. So the first one on my list is a actual condition upgrade of a game, and this one is in a lot better condition, or the sleeve is in a lot better condition than my one, and it sort of pays for itself. And I might even make a pound or two. I don't know, probably not. But without further ado and more talking, because apparently I do that a lot, it is Red Dead Redemption limited edition. It is the limited edition slipcover variant. This one is in fantastic condition. I believe this was around $7.50, something like that, £7 posted off eBay, which is a good price. It's complete, it's in pretty good condition, the actual game, but I will probably keep my one because mine's in slightly better, more, better condition. This is in great condition, but I think mine's like near mint. But the sleeve cover on this is a lot better than the one I already have, which I will show you. So you can see the difference between the two sleeves, can't you? Because this one, I'm assuming, originally came from CEX. I didn't buy it from CEX. I believe this was a vintage purchase, probably about a year ago, maybe even longer at this point. But it had obviously the CEX sticker there, and it decided to rip off the actual artwork, which was never good. So again, it doesn't owe me anything. This is just a condition upgrade, and I will probably be selling this on to cover the cost, to be fair. But this one is in great condition as well. It's complete with everything, obviously, but this one's in better condition, I think. I know the disc on my original is like near mint. You probably can't see that, but it's gorgeous. So we'll probably be keeping this one and then getting rid of the one I got to cover the cost. Simple, easy as Larry. Can't complain. Now for the next one, I believe this is a PlayStation 3 game off Vinted. I can't remember what it is. If I can actually get into it, I'm not entirely sure whether I can. Oh, that's a nice peel. I like a good peel, to be fair. Let's just try and tear into it. I don't know what this packaging is. Kind of weird. Never really seen this before, but hopefully we can get into it, which we can. Oh, that is tight. Ah, yes. Okay. So if you remember on my PlayStation 3 hit list video, I said that I won't be going actively for the Spider-Man games, and that is still true. I won't be actively searching them or hunting them, but if they come up at good prices, I will buy them. And this is what happened with this. This is my second Spider-Man game on the PS3. There's like 6 or 7, I can't remember how many there is. I have no idea. I'm not really that into the Spider-Man games on the PS3, but as I said previously, if I get them at good prices, I'll buy anything at a good price. It's just how it works. So this was, I believe, like £6 posted. I think it's £15 in CEX, so it's pretty good. And that is just the Amazing Spider-Man. Like I said, it's 15 quid, I think, in CEX, the same price as Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I already have. It's not in bad condition, to be fair. Disc is good. Disc isn't too bad. It's complete with the lovely manual. It's in good condition. Like I said, cost me £7. I'm not going to complain at that. Again, if I can find any other Spider-Man games sort of, you know, a lot cheaper than what they go for, like 50% less, I'm going to buy them. It's just the way it is. This was like £3, so with fees and shipping, about £7 total off Vinted, which I'm happy about. That's cool. It's another Spider-Man game to add. So 2 out of like 8 or something like that. I don't even know. I know Web of Shadows is like the most expensive at like £75–80, but the rest of them, I don't know how many there is. I think there's like 6 or 7. Don't know. Let me know in the comments though if you do. So then we have the big boy, and I'm surprised it turned up in a box. As you can see, the box is badly damaged. It's been thrown about. This got lost like twice from Every, so good job Every, thank you very much. It was supposed to get delivered Saturday, didn't get delivered. Supposed to get delivered yesterday on Monday, didn't get delivered. It got delivered today. It's not my first rodeo of stuff getting lost with Every. I remember when I bought Silent Hill Downpour like last year, it got lost for 6 weeks and then just turned up out of the blue. So here we are. This is another eBay purchase. I believe this cost £15, and it was a cracking deal, let me tell you. And it's again another game that is a condition upgrade / side grade, I would say, for this more than anything. It's a different variant to the one I already have, so that means I can sell the one I have, cover the cost and then some, saying that. So everybody's a winner. I'm a winner. I'm happy. I'm always happy when video games get delivered. I honestly am. So nothing else in the box? I don't think so. That is a badly packed box. No, I think that's everything. So let's just do a condition check. That disc is in mint condition. Holy moly, that has never been played. This is a bargain, absolute bargain. So this game, I believe, goes for around £35 in CEX. I could probably get that for the one I have, so I'm quids in, really. It's a double up. I think it trades in for £23 if I wanted to trade it in for CEX credit, but I might try and sell it on Vinted because to repurpose and buy more stuff to add to the collection. It's just the way it is. But that is God of War Collection Volume 1. So this is the first one. It's got God of War 1 and God of War 2. It's the non-essentials version. It's complete with the manual. Like I said previously, that disc is in great condition. It's like almost mint, which is fabulous. This game is actually in very good condition. It's in beautiful condition. And I paid £15 posted for this off eBay. eBay, I tell you what, eBay recently, second to none. It's been phenomenal. Phenomenal. I've got a lot of stuff to show you from eBay as well. Hopefully soon when they arrive. So stay locked to the channel because it'll be good. So I already have God of War Volume 1 collection, which is the Essentials version. I've just swapped out the Essentials version for the normal Black Label one. It's the same thing I did with Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition. I had the Essentials one from CEX, but swapped it out for a cheaper version off Vinted for the Black Label normal version. So we did the same with God of War, which is fantastic. I'm happy about that. Could probably get around £30 for that, 28, you know, high 20s I'd say for that, off Vinted or eBay. So I might try and get, you know, a little bit for that, or I might trade it in for CEX credit because I am trying to build my credit up a little bit more. So we'll see how we can get on with that. But that's not bad. That is good. I'm really happy with that. That's in great condition as well. Great condition. It's just a shame it just got lost for like 3 days, but that's a lot better than 6 weeks, so you can't complain. Can't complain. So they're my deliveries at the minute. We are going to head to CEX. Hopefully we get some pretty good stuff. I will see you in a little while. So this whole thing is going to be quite impromptu, but I've literally just got back from CEX. I picked up a few games, nothing to no problems whatsoever. And I've just come back to see this. This is obviously one of the games that I've bought, and this will be on, hopefully, on one of the pickup videos I will do soon. However, this is quite an uncommon game. I've never seen this before. This really piqued my interest, okay? It really did. So it's Racing Syndicate. Never played it, never really heard of it, but it's cool. It looks like a Need for Speed game. Anyway, I digress. So if we come down here, you will see the price of it, and you will see an issue, okay? You see this here? Come on, focus up. There we go. So you see this? It says juiced. Okay, that's not juiced. £3.50. I don't know how much this game is, but £3.50, okay? Juiced, £3.50. Didn't even notice that at the time. I just wanted the game because I've never seen it before. So here we are. Yeah, and then if we just, you know, open it up a little bit. Do you see the issue? Do we see it? Yeah, the staff member who served me today clearly looked at the price, looked at the whatever it was, it said juiced, put it into this case without even thinking that is different. Like, I'm sorry, am I being an idiot? Or like, you see the case, right? Okay, Street Racing Syndicate. Okay, the price is different, and that says, you know, it's a different label. Granted, fair enough. But then, how does that marry up to the case? I don't understand what's going on. I really don't. So I'm going to have to take this back tomorrow and see what the hell. Honestly, what the hell? I don't even know what to say at this point. Am I missing the point? I don't know. Because this has happened to me twice in CEX. Not for a long time, granted. I didn't even realise that this was priced up differently. I didn't. I just saw that. I haven't seen that. And I thought I wanted it. So, here we are. Juiced. I can't fathom. I can't. I will update you when I have an update. Because this is something else. I'm not going to lie. Let me know your thoughts and feelings down below, because I don't know what's happened, and that's bugged me to the teeth. It has. I'm quite annoyed about that. I really am. Granted, I should have checked the discs. I usually do when I'm in CEX, but today I have so much stuff going on. I just didn't have the time, and I just overlooked it, and that's on me, okay? That is on me. That's my fault. I fully accept that, I get it. So it just means I'm going to have to go back and hopefully get the right game tomorrow, or my missus is, because I'm not here because I'm at work. But hopefully we can do that tomorrow. But I don't get it. I don't get how you can't marry up the case with the right disc. The rest of the games in the bundle are fine. Just this one. I don't know. Am I expecting too much? Maybe. Maybe I'm expecting too much. But I'll hit you with an update probably tomorrow. So it's a couple days from the last clip you would have seen. We went to CEX. I got the girlfriend to go and replace the game / what actually happened. That was a bit of palaver in itself, but we got there in the end. So I actually do have what I went for in the first place, and that is Street Racing Syndicate and Street Racing Syndicate. Yes, we have two. They've got the same sticker on it because they messed up how they were actually putting these on the shelves. Somebody put the same sticker on both of these. That's where the issue came from in the first place. This was actually stickered up as juiced, which you will have seen in the previous clip, which is stupid, and I still can't get over it. I really can't. It's just all right. We're just not going to go there. But we have Street Racing Syndicate. It looks like a pretty good game. They charged me the £8 again for this. Then I essentially got this for £8. It's complete with the manual. You can see it cost £8 as well. Hopefully you can see that. It's in pretty good condition, surprisingly, and it's quite an uncommon game, so that's pretty good to add. But then I already somehow paid for juiced, and surprisingly enough, That is a game that I do not actually own, which I was very surprised at. I thought I already had it. I haven't. I have checked my PS2 collection and it's not there, so I don't know. Apparently it's gone. So I've got these two. It's finally sorted. It took a lot longer than what I anticipated, and it was more annoying than what I anticipated, but we do actually have both games now, which is fantastic. That is something. So then the other couple games that we actually got from CEX would have been a couple of PS4 games and one game off the PlayStation 3 hit list, which is really nice. I'm actually very happy about that as well. So it wasn't a horrendous haul. It was just a bit of a balls up from CEX, which has annoyed me, but it is what it is. I haven't really been using CEX that much. You would have seen in recent videos there hasn't been too much CEX content because I'm just not using it that often. I have been building up my voucher a heck of a lot, which you'll see in upcoming videos. But on the grand scheme of things, no, I'm really focused on like eBay and Vinted and stuff. There's not much around me like in person for me to actually go to apart from like the CEX stores, which is a shame. It's just the way it is over here. It's just the way it works. So beggars can't be choosers, right? So it is what it is. The PS4 games we got is Terraria for £6, which I think is a pretty good deal. I have this on PS3. Terraria is a really fun game. If you've never played it, I would recommend. We got a PlayStation 3 game off the PS3 hit list, and that is Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark for £8. Not bad. It never came with a manual. It's a 2013 release, I believe, or a 2014 release. I'm not sure which. 2014. So it never came with a manual, so I'm okay with that. It's in pretty good condition. I need Devastation, and that's my last Transformers game I need for the PlayStation 3, which I'm very excited about and very happy about. So that's pretty cool. Again, £8, not too bad. And then the last one isn't actually that expensive either, and that is the Surge on PS4 is £4. I'd like to get the Surge 2 as well, because there is like a special edition bigger box version of it. I think it's the Surge 2. It could be the Surge. I could be wrong. But they look pretty cool games. I'll be intrigued to actually play them. So all in all, we've got 5 pretty good games, apart from just the massive palaver and ball ache that I received from CEX, which it is what it is at this point. Again, like I said, I don't use them that often now in person because it's just, I can get the games equivalent on like eBay and Vinted for like a third of the price probably. So I'm happy enough to do that. It's just the way I'm looking at it now to save some money. Yes, I'm still building my vouchers up because it's very good for stuff that is a little bit more rare, and there is a few things that I'm waiting to actually come up in stock. We're just playing the waiting game there, really. We are. There's a couple of games that I really want. They're just not in stock at the minute, so we're just waiting and building up the voucher as much as we can. So there we are. We got Street Racing Syndicate, Juiced, Terraria, Transformers Rise of the Dark Spark, and the Surge. Not too bad. In total, I think it was like what, 11.50, 17.50, 28 quid, about £30 worth of games. Not horrendous, not great, but what can you do? Another 2 PS4 games, which is quite nice. Another PlayStation 3 game off the hit list, which is fantastic. And some pretty cool street racing games on the PS2, which is my favourite genre for the PS2. It really is. Need for Speeds, Juiced, the Street Racing Syndicate is not one I've actually heard of, and it seems to be a little bit more uncommon than the rest of them, which is cool. There was a few in stock, I think, on CEX, not many, so it's one to look out for if you see it out in the wild. But yeah, it's been okay. I'm glad that I finally got the game that I really wanted. I won't stop talking about it because it has annoyed me, but here we are. Going forward, we'll see what the crack is with CEX. I think I might have another CEX video up soon because of my voucher building that I've been doing recently, so we're going to do an update video on that. Stay tuned to the channel for that. But if you've enjoyed today's video, be sure to drop it a like and consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't done so already. But for now, guys, take care of yourselves, have a lovely weekend, enjoy the sun, goodbye.